Hi, welcome to week 13 of NFnL Pics, the show picking Steelers, Browns, Bills, a dog, and a national spotlight game. My name is Pat Ritz. Time to pick 'em. Let's start lucky week 13 with the Buffalo Bills roaming south to face the 4-point home dog Steelers in Pittsburgh. Run the ball is a phrase that used to run the Steelers, but it now seems to be Buffalo's mantra. This is a team that leads the league in rushing yards thanks to James and Josh, who also count for 18 TDs on the ground between them. Impressive. Defense, defense, defense is a phrase that also defined Steeler football, but it now seems to be a punchline to a joke these days, with the black and gold surrendering over 350 yards and almost 24 points a game. The rays of hope for the Burgh are in the Bills' defense, who give up almost 150 on the ground per game, and Pittsburgh's ability to take away the ball and take down the QB. The Bills are 2-3 on the road. Steelers are 4-2 at home. Get ready for a barn-burning shootout. Steelers to cover and win.
We're from that town with a great football team. We cheer the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Up next, the San Fran Niners travel west to face the 6-point home dog Browns in Cleveland. Last week's win against the Raiders was all about Shedeur Sanders winning his first start as a QB. Impressive. The main story for the Brownies this year, though, is Myles Garrett and his 18 sacks. Just 4.5 short of J.J. Watt and Michael Strahan's single-season numbers. That's just badass. The Niners roll in after a win where Brock Purdy threw 3 interceptions on a team that's thrown 13. Cleveland still got yards per game locked down. Frisco gives up a lot through the air. If Sanders can play primetime and keep possession of the ball, the D should have a shot, especially in front of the dog pound. The Browns are 4-2 against San Fran since re-entry in '99 and have never lost to SF at home since then. Here comes the happy horseshit Browns to cover and win. In the national spotlight, it's the 4.5-point road dog Houston Texans rambling north to face the Colts in Indianapolis. Let's go by the numbers, starting with the offense. When it comes to putting points on the board, the Colts are still topping the league with 31 a game, while Houston lags by nearly 9. The Colts are 2 first downs better on the ground and in the air. Now to the quarterbacks, where it's C.J. Stroud versus Indianapolis Jones, both dealing with injury issues. Indy Jones leads in the touchdown department and throws more picks. What's wild is how tight the completion percentages are, separated by just over 2 points, with nearly identical QBR numbers. When it comes to defense, the Texans are a bit stingier in the points against department, with a substantial lead in turnover differential, while both teams are equal at QB sacks. So by my calculations, this one should be a close one. Houston has been hooking teams with their defensive horns, but the Colts put up points and have home field. Houston to cover, Colts to win. To the dog now, where the 6-point road dog New Orleans Saints march west to face the Dolphins in Miami. Let's break it down to 3.5 points first. Both teams give up about the same amount of points per game on defense. Second, Spencer Rattler has a higher QBR than Tua. 3.5, when the Saints go marching in, they generally lose, but they play hard. Saints to cover and win. And let's take a look at the stats from Week 12, where I slipped back into the darkness, going 1-4 on wins and 2-3 on spreads, another paltry D, with the asterisk going to the Rams for the stomping they laid on the Bucs. Also, thanks for watching. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. They all help the algorithm reach more people. And remember, as someone somewhere may have sometimes said, keep grinning and picking.